What is up, guys? My name's Jackal, and we around these parts, we only do retro games. And we got a retro one today. We got Final Fantasy Adventure, the prequel to Secret of Mana that came out for the Game Boy. We got A Bridge to Cross, and we also got Bojack Horseman. Which one is it? Episode 10. Season 2, Episode 10. I don't know why I had a hard time remembering that. Oop, look at that. And it is a boss. I was correct. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay. Alright. Let us... Alright, this is a goddamn cold start to an episode here. Alright. Let's heal ourselves. Ah! Fucking Calimari, knock it off. You are food. You are literally an appetizer. You're not even a full course fucking meal. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Ooh. I like his little happy dance down there, though. Ooh, excellent dodge. That was not. Ooh. Ooh, I thought the left one was going to come out right away. Still did. Just took a second. Alright. That boss was, defeated Kraken. That boss was a little too easy. Ooh, cave. Alright, what is going on here? Ooh, Toto's. Alright. Seems like we are a bit overpowered currently, which is... I'm kind of fine with that. Come on, charge all the way. No can defend. Ooh. Now we go in the second cave. Alright. You know, I remember not too long ago when these guys used to, like, annihilate me. What's in here? X-Ether? I'll take that. So, Season 2, Episode 10. I was correct. I was correct last week when I said that I thought that... I mean, I gave it 2 episodes, realistically, but Bojack and Wanda split up. I feel very vindicated in this. Kind of took a different turn than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be a very classic, like, you know, it's her or me sort of situation, because they had Wanda kind of showing a little bit of jealousy towards, like, when she found out that on the game show that Bojack and Diane had kissed each other. So I am actually really glad. Obviously, I'm going to break that open. That looks... Ouch. I'm glad it wasn't, like, just jealousy-based that kind of led to their split up. It was actually much more of, like, Wanda clearly wanting Diane to be a responsible adult, because, like I said at the end of the last episode, Diane had shown up after leaving the third world to stay with Bojack for a bit, so she didn't have to go home and interact with Mr. Peanut Butter, because she is very much like... She's in a big spot of just depression and self-doubt at the moment. And, like, I recognize with that, because, you know, basically the same thing I kind of said last week. I understand the feeling that she has of not wanting, like, the idea of going home and having to tell Mr. Peanut Butter that she couldn't do it hurts more than like anything else. It hurts more than the actual failure itself, because he's sitting there, telling people that he's proud of her and all this, and that just digs the hole further down. And it's a real bummer to see. All right, no. Kind of stuck in here. And I mean, like, it sucks because we watched her struggle not just this season. It's just been more relevant this season. But with Diane, this has been an arc since last season, where a big thing that she's always worried about is, that her work's not important enough, that the things that she does aren't important enough. She wants her work to really and truly mean something. Huh. Okay. Huh. I'm very confused by what is going on. But Diane's been struggling with that for, the entirety of the show, really. And, okay, it wasn't making a noise before, but I'm really glad that was just so happened to be the door. I promise I didn't know that that's the one that it was. Get out of here. Alright, let's use one of the axes real quick for some shrubbery. I guess not. Sword. But, Diane's been reeling on the fact that, she wasn't able to finally do the thing that she thought she was setting out this whole time to do. What do I use to cut these? The axe didn't work. What on earth? Sickle. Oh, there we go. Oh. I was worried there for a second. Well, looks like we're going to have to free some enemies. Alright. So, enemies don't show back up in there. That's nice. Let's just run around a little bit till hopefully enemies show back up in that room. Makes it perfect to bullshit around for real quick. Jesus Christ. Spooky face over here. But, Diane's feeling this sort of way about, her having the chance to finally make her work count, and she couldn't hack it. You have Bojack over here, who finally got to do the movie of his dreams, and same thing, now he can't hack it because it's not. I mean, I guess in the same way it is like Diane. The image of what he thought this was going to be isn't what it ended up being. And that's just kind of ruined him. Because, I mean, this is what he's aimed his whole life for. And even though he admits at the end of the episode that it really only would have made him happy for a while, it's still like the one thing that he's really wanted to do his entire life was play Secretariat. So that movie kind of just being turned into, normal blockbuster schlock just doesn't sit well with him. And you really do watch all of these negative aspects about Bojack match up with Diane perfectly. And it's fucked. Because, I mean, like, she even taunts him. I don't even think she does it on purpose. But she even, like, taunts him at one point. Like, Bojack clearly doesn't want to go to work. and deal with this stupid movie. And, you know, Diane tells him, you know, like, hey, you know, you could go to work, or, you know, I'm gonna chill on the couch and drink beer and watch Horsing Around. Which, that's obviously Bojack's fucking... That is his safety blanket. So, you know, he's in the same kind of depressive mood that Diane's in. And it's so easy. Bojack's like a fucking sponge. He gravitates towards that so easily. And Wanda clearly notices, which is the big sticking point in the two of their relationship. Yeah, maybe we're just gonna leave, come back, and enemies will be in that room for real. Get my free experience. Alright, go back in here and do this again. But, you know, Wanda even tries to, you know, pull Bojack away from her. Because, not, like, physically, but metaphorically, like, she lets him know, like, you know, that this isn't who you should be taking advice right now about just, like, wallowing in your fucking shit. Like, Diane's not who you want to be listening to right now. She's not in a position to where you should be mimicking this woman at all. But of course, Bojack does, you know, kind recognize kind, and this is the most, honestly, it's kind of funny because this is the most toxic their friendship has been, with them just feedback looping each other. And it's honestly kind of directed by Diane this time. Before, their toxicness of their friendship was kind of done by Bojack. But now it's gone the other way. Which, I mean, you know, that's how it happens in real life. You know, people's situations change in life. Okay. You're an asshole. Alright, let's get our sickle out here. Because the sickle is a pretty weak weapon. And then let's also get the ice spell ready. Let's make us some snowmen's. Oh yeah, I forgot, they don't freeze. They never freeze. Alright, I need you to come on this side. But, you know, Wanda even tries getting Bojack away from her and tries to get him to just take a trip with her. Just take a trip. You know, nobody asked you. Oh, no. Please say I only have to do one of these. Please say I only have to do one of these and I don't have to leave and come back. Oh my god, I can't believe I messed all that up. I did all that just to mess it up. Alright. No fighting enemies this time. Just quick exit, quick return. But she tries to get Bojack to take a trip with her and just get away and not self-loathe over there with Diane, because, you know, that's clearly not going to help him. Especially, you know, Wanda's living with Bojack right now. So, man, this weapon really is pretty fucking weak. Yeesh. Sweet. We will equip the Morning Star for the way back in. But, that eventually institutes the breakup between the two of them because, and I don't think this is exactly what it was. I think it's more just that Bojack is clearly wanting to just not change and not be toxic. You know, he doesn't see it as that's what he's doing, but, he doesn't want to change anything right now. It's easier for him right now to just do what he's doing, which is kind of be a piece of shit. So, he's having his dream ruined by, I don't know if this is what Lenny is, but, like, he's some sort of, like, studio executive. Like, he's somebody clearly, like, involved with the actual studio that, is actually running the shit. And he sees Lenny as, kind of ruining his dream. He thinks that his career is going to be done after this because this movie's just a fucking piece of shit. So, he doesn't see it as something that's going to even work out for him, like, long term. An executive is, who kind of ruined the trajectory of his career with horsing around with getting Herb Kazaz fired. The firing of Kelsey. Like, it's just a lot of things. So I think it's not that I think. I mean, Wanda even says it. He takes out his grievances that he has with people like her in the business world, but then, like, brings it into their personal life. And, she calls him out on it. She checks him. She's like, that, I'm sorry for you. That sucks. But you know what? That doesn't give you a right to treat me this shitty. And, we obviously know that she's right. It doesn't give Bojack that sort of leeway in a relationship. That's not how that works. Sickle. All right. Let's not fuck this up again, please. This room is the fucking worst. All right, whatever. They can't die if they're on that side. Yeah. All right, I really need one of these soldiers to come this way. No, don't you spin around. Bro. Bro, he's staying so close to the snowman. This is so fucking janky. Oh. Oh, I did it without killing my friend. Alright. Sorry, this is taking a little bit more focus here. Come on, no. Come this way. Come this way. No. No. Oh, yes. Sweet. All right, before we continue, let me take a sip. And fiddle around with something else real quick. But, as they're fighting about this, and Wanda, she asks him, what happened to you? And Bojack says the truth, You didn't know me, then you fell in love with me, and now you know me. But, I mean, that's also like a vicious cycle because Bojack largely played into it. Like, he allowed his frustration with his career and his career's going fine right now, but where he sees the trajectory of it going, he has such a negative view on it that he takes it out on Wanda. Like, you can't take your shit out on people like that. Like, usually the memes are, the factory worker who comes home and has a bad day and beats his wife and takes it out on her. This is a different version of that same concept, though. Like, he's having these work problems, and because she's in the same kind of position as the people that he has a problem with at work, he takes it out on her. And that's just fucked, man. That's just really fucked. You can't be doing that kind of thing. But as we do know, Bojack does that sort of thing. And it breaks the two of them up. And it really sucks to see. And I don't know, but man, oh man, do I really hope that Wanda gets to stay as a character on the show. If she's done as a character on the show, then hey, get out of here. If she's done in the show, then she's done. It is what it is. You know, it sucks. But fine. If she stays in the show, oh man. I'm going to be so happy if she stays in the show as a character. Because I really want her to stay in the show. But that breaks them up. And Bojack and Diana they have a talk with one another that, you know, it's when they, or this is what I was talking about earlier, where, you know, she asks him, you know, would this, because he was about to do a play in New York to kind of like attempt to save his career after this movie landed. And, you know, she asked him, you know, would you have been happy after this play? And he's like, you know, for a time. And if you would have gotten to make the Secretariat movie that you truly wanted to make, would you have been happy then? And same thing. He said, you know, for a minute. And I mean, we've talked about this, well, I, and like the one person that's ever watched any of these other videos. But I've made mention at, you know, the idea of yeesh. Ow. Fa. Q. Fa. Q. That hurt. Don't walk in lava. Jeez. I don't even think real lava would burn your foot that fast. Holy shit. But I've talked about how if you're just like looking to accomplishments to give your life meaning, it's never going to work like that. It never does. It's not going to. And he admits it and he recognizes it at that point. He's like, you know, would it have made me happy? Maybe. Maybe for the moment it would have. For a minute. And, you know, she asks him, when was the last time you were actually happy? And, you know, for Bojack, it cuts away to him. He goes out to New Mexico to see Charlotte, the deer that we've seen a few times in flashbacks. And actually at Herb Kazaz's funeral. Even though when he tried to, like, interact with her, she seemed very uninterested, like, in that sort of way. But, like, Bojack has this image. Has this image of her in... So weird. Do I have to push a snowman in there? Do I have to push a snowman in the lava? That would be really cool. Oh. But he has like this image of Charlotte in his head and like what she represents to him, of like the life he could have had. And I really don't feel good that that is where we're being left with for the legendary penultimate episode of the season, good old episode 11, So I don't like that he's going to be out here. I don't know what's going to happen with Charlotte. I don't know. But it's very worrying. I want to know what's going to happen to my boy. Because, you know, Bojack fucks up a lot, but man, would you like to see him not carrying so many fucking L's all the goddamn time? Alright, let's save. I don't know if that did cock and balls with the fact that I spun an ice sword around me. But you know what? I'm a cross and I don't care. I don't care. So let's heal ourselves. Let's use an X ether. Yeah. Delicious. Oh, lame. What sort of blast from the past is the fucking... Are these shadows casting dark on me? Did he die? I guess he did. Alright, well, this looks like a place I can break open. But yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. And then we have PC and the fucking... come on, Morningstar. God damn. We have fucking PC and the rabbit fuck boy fucking leaving off to do their own thing with one another. And that's annoying because I still don't like Rutabaga. Like, I know PC likes him, but she liked fucking Nathan Adultman. Like, come on. What was it? Or was it Vincent? Was it Vincent Adultman? I forget what it is. But whatever it is, Adultman. That fucking stupid shit. So, like, you know, I'm not impugning PC's choice in mates, but I'm going to kind of impugn her choice in mates. Oh, God, it is so scary. I can't see. Okay, here we go. So we're going to see how that's going to go for them. I'm very curious about that. Todd joined improv, which the way that was set up was very clearly mocking the cult-like nature of Scientology. And also, you know, it's just kind of showing that, you know, when Bojack doesn't show up to his little graduation, you know, the improv group tries to basically say that, you know, if your friend doesn't support you, like, is that the kind of, like, mojo that you want to have around you? And, you know, he really does look forward to having Bojack there with him at his graduation. And when he's not there, because at the time he, you know, he had just split from Wanda. Now he's on his way to New Mexico. You know, he missed out on that. So listen, you got a friend who's falling into a cult? Don't not be their friend. Unless they become, like, actually harmful to you. Because your lack of support will throw them right into the arms of whoever the people you don't want them around are. Because they will welcome them with open arms. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, Mike. It's kind of interesting to just think where we're going to be. Oh, geez, did this just open up into, like, a bigger dungeon? into the lava with you. I'm really ready for this next episode. Alright, we're at that 30-minute mark. Yeah, it's about time for me to go. We'll see what's beyond the next couple of doors here, and then we'll cut it out from there. I was expecting to hope to come to the end of this, but does not look like I'm going to find it. I was hoping. Dungeon's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Also, you know, was fucking up a little bit at the beginning. Attempting to turn things into snowmans for dungeon purposes. Huh. Let's magic these guys away and see if there's anything we can do in here. Oh, Mattock. Alright, well, I can't figure it out. I'm sure next time I'll figure it out. I inevitably do. So that'll be it for today, guys. Take it easy. Next time we see what sort of fucking heartbreak I'm going to go through with the next episode, because the last episode was a huge drug trip that was also very heartbreaking and, like, traumatizing to watch in all the best ways. So we'll see what next episode brings. But until then, guys, take it easy. And peace out.